Time, a time for self-care. My name is Bame from Yownn Yoga Studios, and I'll be taking you through a fun yoga flow that's short and something that I like to do when I'm just out in the garden having fun with my kids. So before we start, please remember to subscribe so that you get notifications about these videos, and if you get through to the whole video, there will be a little surprise at the end, so you want to stay with this video. So wherever you are, you can start sitting. We're just going to start by breathing before we do the fun stuff. So take a deep breath in and exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in, exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in, exhale out the mouth. And then start to make your way up to standing. So it will be up and down and all over the place. So standing here, you want to have your feet about hip width apart, standing with your arms beside you, feeling nice and strong in mountain pose. Take a breath here and release it. Take another breath and release it. So we're going to do some balancing poses. So start to lean over to your right leg and bring your left leg up, and we're just going to get into a tree pose. So for tree, you have three options. You can have your hands together, by the way. You have three options. You can keep that left foot down just to help you stabilize. You'll still get the benefits of the tree pose. And you can bring your foot a little high up. Remember to not put the foot on the knee so that you don't hurt your knee. If this is enough for you, you can stay here. You also have the choice to bring it high up here to the thigh and stay here. I feel like I will put it here for today. So stay here and breathe. What helps you to balance is pick a point somewhere in front of you and concentrate on that point. You'll find it a bit harder to balance if you keep your eyes closed. So stay here, see if you can stick 3 to 5 breaths. And it's okay if you fall over. I usually do this after a couple of glasses of wine. It's really fun. So just breathe here. You'll start to feel a burn in your leg. That's good. And then once you're done, you can place that foot down, shake your legs, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start to lean over. By the way, it helps if you spread your toes apart and then grip the mat using your toes. So start to lean over to your left, palms together, and then remember your options. You can keep the right toes down, or you can place your foot on your shin, on the side of the shin, or you can bring it all the way up here if that makes you happy. I will place it here for today. So just stay here, concentrating on that one point in front of you, and breathe. See if you can sneak in 5 breaths here. It's okay if you're feeling wobbly, and then just place that foot down. So now we're going to incorporate a twist while we're balancing. So I'll just face that way so that you can see what I'm doing. So start to lean over to the right side, and then bring your left leg up and hold on to that leg. If this is feeling stable enough, you can even start to twist, reaching your left arm back. If you feel like I'm stable, I could do a little more, you can straighten that leg. You'll feel it more. And then bring it all the way back down. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start to lean over to your left leg. And bring your right leg up. And hold on to that leg. You want to make sure that you feel comfortable before moving on. And if you feel comfortable, you can start to look back. You might be stable on one side than the other. That's common. If you feel like this is okay, maybe straighten that leg. And bring it all the way back down again. Woo, I feel it. I don't know about you. So one other thing I like to do when I'm in the garden and just balancing and trying to sneak in some yoga is I will try to get into a triangle and just get into the side and the hamstrings. So while you're here, you can have your left foot facing forward, and this foot, have it at a bit of an angle. It doesn't have to be parallel to the width of your mat, so just at an angle. What you need to make sure is that there is a straight line that comes from your heel to the other heel. So while you're here, reach out almost as if you're reaching for something out there, and then you can hold on to your shin, or you can place your, did you hear that? You can place your hand down, your arm up, and then just stay here. This is a twist while it's also stretching out the side of your body and your lower back. Stay here and breathe. This feels really good. And then still keeping your feet where they are, bring your hands down, and then you can bring your forehead closer to that front leg. You should feel a stretch in that hamstring. That's what you're going for. Then start to bend that front knee and come all the way up. You can adjust if that feels good for you. So while you're here, you're going to come to a warrior one. So sink your hips down as low as you can. Try not to bring your upper body too forward or too back. Just keep it neutral and keep sinking down. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, open up and stare down that front arm. Then inhale, reverse. Exhale, come to side angle. And then come back here to warrior two. And then what helps here is to bring your feet a little closer. We're moving into a half moon. So a half moon, you can initially keep both of your hands down and keep challenging yourself. At some point, maybe you can bring your arm up, and if you can even look up to your right thumb. And then as you exhale, bring everything back down, come all the way up again, and then maybe step everything back together. So we're going to do all of that on the other side. So your right leg is facing that way, and your back foot is at an angle. And then start to reach out, and then all the way down again. Maybe hold on to your ankle, maybe bring the hand all the way down. Notice that both of the legs are straight here. And then just reach through that left arm. Take one last breath here. As you exhale, keep the legs where they are and bring the hands down. Really get into that hamstring. This feels good. And then start to bend your front knee and maybe adjust here, making your way up to a warrior one, making sure to keep your hips sinking down, extending your arms up. Take a breath here. As you exhale, open up. Stare down that arm, feeling nice and strong. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. And then come back to warrior two. And then now we're going for that half moon, so you can adjust, bringing the feet a little together and come here. You can stay here, but if you're like, I don't know, I want a bit of a challenge, you can start to bring that left arm all the way up. If you're feeling stable enough, you can look towards your left thumb. Then as you exhale, bring everything all the way down again. Then up here. And then you can step your feet together, back together again. And your neutral, come back to your neutral, which in our case is the mountain pose. Find your breath here. Breathe however you need to recover. Next breath in, bring your arms all the way up, and then as you exhale, palms together to your heart. And that's it, just a short and fun yoga sequence for when you're in the garden or wherever you are. So as I had mentioned, if you've stayed through the whole sequence, there's a little surprise for you. You can download the Yownn digital calendar. The link is in the description box. And please let us know in the comment section what you enjoyed about, can you tell how winded I am? What you enjoyed about the yoga sequence, and if you want a yoga sequence, they are available. So just check the link, it's linked above, and see you next time.